Coming, here it is. Randall Grichuk is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now in the box, Reese McGuire.
Number 10.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
He froze him on the fastball there. Reese McGuire goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Billy McKinney is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The third baseman.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one.
Riddle.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. And it's gone as they add still another.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the top of the lineup will have a chance now with nobody out following the base hit by the pitcher.
Second baseman.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
At the plate now, Kevin Newman right to him. To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Up next to the Pirates. No one fielder. Harold.
So coming to the plate, Harold Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors. And now at the plate, Rowdy Tellez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now a ball lined to the left side. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's one. Out. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lourdes Gurriel comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting.
He's set and the pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And this one is gone. A home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit high and deep to right center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. High and deep to right center, and he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 16.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Out in front of it, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 13.
So 2 gone here in the Pirates' 5th, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Reese McGuire is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. He'll go to the bag for 1. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Joe Pennant will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Jordan Romano enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 58, Jordan Romano.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well. And after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at. So you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit. So there's a lot of positives going on right now.
McKinney is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the San Diego area native pitcher Joe Musgrove. From the stretch to short. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, have a day right here. 3rd knock of the game for the pitcher. Don't be shocked if he's not in a 3-hole for this manager.
Into the box now, Kevin Newman. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at 3rd as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to 3rd base.
Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from 3rd. It's a 7-3 ball game.
The center fielder, number 10, Bryan Reynolds.
Into the box, Bryan Reynolds, as he lines it out to center. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 9-3 game now.
A first baseman, number 55.
Sam Gaviglio gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Number 43. Sam.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. On the ground to the right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single. Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Newman battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. Ready to take his hacks again to Oscar Hernandez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. First delivery to him on the way. Bo Bichette swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mancini moving back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More from the show. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Nimmo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Hernandez is there, and he'll bring this one in. Digging in to try it again. JT Riddle hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Bichette gathers it in. On to first, and there are 2 down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Joe Musgrove. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Hops this one up. And no one will get this one. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Musgrove has proven to be one of the best hitting pitchers around. Get this, his average up over 300.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Randall Grichuk. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
The 0-2 once more. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, number 10.
First offering on its way. Reese McGuire is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a cold strike, too. 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Kevin Newman. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Softly hit out towards short.
Newman.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, no outfielder.
Coming to the plate now, Harold Ramirez. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes the right fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
So now to the plate, Brian Reynolds, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second.
To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
The first baseman, number 55.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short, and a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire.
Anthony Bass will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Danny Jansen will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Not shortstop, Brandon Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. behind 0-2 now. Bass has over 40 innings on his line so far and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Hernandez is there as he makes the catch, and up next is Danny Jansen, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
The next 1-2 pitch.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And now a pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. 1-2, here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, number 44.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. One out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
But unfortunately, right after shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. And now this crowd, announced at around 33,000, come to their feet. The bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
10-3 at the end of this contest. Pittsburgh led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Joe Musgrove records win number 16 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Ryan Borucki permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
They committed 6 errors in the ball game. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a fun. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
The afternoon for Toronto.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates come. Now here's a swing by Tellez as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that is through into right field for a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Teoscar Hernandez is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Popped him up. Stallings is under it. And the inning is over. So no runs on. Into the box now, Kevin Newman. He begins this one with the fourth best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
McKinney patrolling center makes the play, one out.
Second, the left fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Settling in now, number 4. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Into the box now, Bryan Reynolds having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Josh Bell the next to hit. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. The throw is wild and he gets away. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake. Defensively came back to factor into that one. So here's Trey Mancini. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Bell ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping in for the Jays, Bo Bichette, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Stepping into the box, Randal Grichuk, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Mancini has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
Batting seventh.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Reese McGuire is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And next to the plate will be JT Little. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth. The pitcher.
So here now is the pitcher, Trevor Williams. Here it comes. Now a swing, and wouldn't you know it, a 3rd straight fly ball to right. In there, a base hit.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Williams blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And a relay to the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. McKinney giving chase. He slides and makes the catch. A beautiful. In now, Trent Thornton. 9-1-2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Riddle has it cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Now the pitch. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Still down 3-0.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. That almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats. Two runs on the board after that home run by Josh Bell. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Pirates are up 5-0 now.
Beldero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored in ribbies, and this guy's the best in the business right now.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. At the plate, JT Riddle. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Lourdes Gurriel as we begin the top of the 4th. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Teoscar
Hernandez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
He froze him on the fastball there. Teoscar Hernandez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Oh, and that drills him on the mound as it veers off toward short. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. Here's Randal Grichuk. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to hit is the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
So striding in, Trevor Williams. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Up next to the Pirates, the second baseman, Kevin.
In now, Kevin Newman.
as he'll send a ground ball down to third.
A dive, and he knocks it down.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Number 10.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. One run scores, but that'll be off the wall in right center.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives two more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. Fouled away. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Number 16.
Digging in once again, Trey Mancini. Lifetime against this pitcher. He brings a scary .368 batting average. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Hit hard towards center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line, and it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Towards second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 10.
The pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. In there for strike one, 0-1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Blue Jays go down in order. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Thomas Pannone gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, JT Riddle. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Giving chase is Hernandez. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Ready once again, Jacob Stallings. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting,
Up next for the Buccos, Trevor Williams. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
McKinney's there for it, and that ends the inning. Down in Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
the bat, the third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Lourdes Gurriel stands in as he looks at a called strike. Grounded to the right. Newman fields it cleanly. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
The second baseman, Kevin.
Soft liner to the right side, and this is taken for the out.
Up next to the Pirates,
Now batting, Harold Ramirez.
Harold
First offering on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Brian Reynolds. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
McKinney is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Bell scoops it up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batter.
Standing in, Bo Bichette. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Debro, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
And another foul ball. 0-2, here it is. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. At the plate, Reese McGuire from the stretch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Billy McKinney is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Grounded softly to the right. Newman brings it in, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mancini moving back. 1 run is scored. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 9-3 ball game. Standing in now, Rowdy Tellez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he'll reach first safely. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Jordan Romano enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 68.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air out to center field. McKinney's there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 13.
So here's Brandon Nimmo, fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch of the at bat. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Bichette's got it on to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. New inning set to get underway, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate down the third baseline. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Standing in, Lourdes Gurriel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Lourdes Gurriel is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Teoscar Hernandez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. 2 out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still way back. It's 9-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
The catcher, Jacob.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit to short, right to him. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Trevor Williams. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Newman. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
At the plate now, Harold Ramirez. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, Bryan Reynolds. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Smoke toward the hole. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the run is in to score from third.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues. Anthony Bass comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on. All set to start the 9th in this one. And in the bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Ready for another chance? Randall Grichuk. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
13-3 the final score. Pittsburgh jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trevor Williams records his 14th winning decision of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Trent Thornton was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.